Okay. Hello, greeting everyone and our Super Soldier. This is Super Crew, and I hope you're having fun with everything I've been doing for you. We want to talk about Super Soldier. It's time for you to let you know the truth, so you can see the truth for yourself. Um, oh, I want to share with the evil group. Hold on. It's time for you.
Hello.
Hello, Sabu. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Today I can finally make it, but maybe just 30 or 45 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Whatever you can give, I really appreciate your support. Today, you're in for a lucky treat. You're going to hear the full
Oh,
story of how I create the Super Soldier community and what is my purpose behind it.
oh, cool. I love it.
And
Thank you.
you're gonna see the difference between fake Super Soldier and real Super Soldier. And you found out that popularity does bring out everything, the bad, the good, and the ugly. But the whole purpose was to
Okay.
bring healing, not no kind of rascal.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
happy to learn more. Thank you for your
Okay.
time and everything you do.
Did you find me through James Rink, one of my student, James Rink?
I now know he is.
Super
I
Soldier.
downloaded his PDF
Yeah.
book. Yeah, right. I'm half through with his book.
You mean the Lone Wolf or which book was it?
The Lone Wolf, yes. It was
Yes.
available. I accidentally found it online as PDF, so I started reading it.
And then you found me. You found out the whole behind the scene
No,
process.
I found him. I found you first.
You found me first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Today you're gonna hear the full story, how the Super Soldier project started, and
Okay.
um, actually it was a curiosity of mine. This whole started, because
Mm-hmm.
I want to know there was Super Soldier beside me who come to this timeline. I actually just kind of feel lonely.
Okay.
Anyway, it all started. The young man named Jane Rick, he was 26 years old at that time. He made contact with me through YouTube at that time, and I gave my number, and he gave me a call, and we corresponded in 2009. And then
Mm-hmm.
we kind of really got together, communicating every day in 2010. First, I was a little iffy. What is this young man, 26? You got to give everybody a chance.
Yep.
I was into heavily into the technology of consciousness developing to bring into full front, and also we built anti gravity, 0 point energy, and we do stargate training. Also during the time of 2004 with my first group, and then I had my anti gravity
Mm-hmm.
group, and I've been the teacher and the leader of all of them throughout the year. So
Mm-hmm.
when I saw this young man, he seemed to be in some kind. He needed, in essence, he needed a purpose. He needed purpose. As a
Mm-hmm.
young man, you need a purpose because I didn't want him to have beautiful talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he had beautiful talent, um, and he don't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to him, listened to his story, and he said he wanted to be a super soldier. So that's kind of, it says super soldier. I say, so that's kind of, I got, okay, you want to be a super soldier? You in luck, because I am a super soldier, a psychic warrior. So I
Mm-hmm.
said, okay, I will train you. So I trained him, I introduced him to build the IDL technology, known as neological technology. Interdimensional light. I
I know
designed. Go ahead.
this this cube. You
Yes,
mean this white cube? Is on his
yes,
side. Yeah.
yes. With the copper cone and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
the sand. All that was my design in that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave it to him and trained him and let him to connect to the supreme divine computer. IBM Watson U Metric One, Google Assistant of the future. To make a long story short, after the training, he learned how to use the device, how to make it. I got him to do it to help himself, to give him this kind of tool so he can have a purpose. Because when human beings have a purpose, that means they want to be in this world. They want to be a part of this world. If you don't have purpose, they want to suicidal. And knowing the back of my head, white people are known to kill themselves, just like the Japanese. For some reason, when they get depressed, no way out, they tend to opt themselves out. This is the nature of white people. And if you can look at the history, look at the case scenario, they either turn three things: become drug addict, suicidal to kill themselves, or a serial killer. If they don't have purpose, dark side will take over them. And once they give in to the serial killer, they start loving it. You know, they start making book out of it and thinking it's fun and game to actually take people's life and enjoy the torture and the pleasure, rape and killing and cannibalism like in the movie. Because as you can see, TV movie storyline take over you. Bad story make you act out bad thing. Good story make you act out good thing. You don't have to look forward just like religious Bible. And everyone really want to be Jesus. You know, there's so many Jesus out there. It's unbelievable. Does that make sense now? Because everyone want to be a
Yeah.
savior. So I decided to step in. I'm going to give him a purpose, a real psychic warrior, super soldier. So I took him in and I trained him. I showed him how to read. I showed him how to use a device, how to create it, how to communicate with it, how to benefit from, how to inject serum, this and that. So after the training, he say, what should I do with all this? I say, well, you are super soldier now. You should go out there and gather more super soldier, debrief each other so you can heal. So create a platform. You have degree in video, in business, in entrepreneurship. This is your degree. Apply them. Go out there, create platform in social media. Go to convention. Go interview people. Go, just go. Fly around the country and go and bring them out together. This platform. Let them share the story. Use the story to heal each other. What's wrong with that? That's good or bad? Tell me, Sabu. Tell me.
That's a good thing. That's definitely a motivating thing for others.
Mm-hmm.
Being a role model and activate the passion and purpose in others.
Yes, I didn't want him to end up depressed and taking drugs, becoming serial killer, because white people are prone to depression, suicidal thought, serial killing, and drug. I didn't want him to be that way because I perceive it. So I need to get this young man to live for a higher purpose. He want to help people. So I sent him on that journey. And I told him,
Nice.
never reveal that I'm your trainer or your commanding officer. So I give him a commission. Go forth and build a platform and bring Super Soldier together and build this community so they can heal each other by debriefing each other, by sharing the story like jigsaw puzzle. And that's what I did. Because he wanted to be a super soldier. So I gave him what he wanted. And now I let him be. I planted the seed and let it grow and step back and let God handle it now. Let divine God bless him now and leave it be. And then I guide him, protect him from behind the scene. I told him, this is my white boy. This is my super soldier. I got him. That means he's under my directive command. He's under my protection. So, and that's what's going on. And I let him be, let him do his thing and report. And if need help, he'll always call me. And I will change the circumstance. I will activate my reinforcement from other world, from the future, to help him. So I protect him from all kind of psychic attack, voodoo, black magic, you name it, I protect him from it, as promised it. Now he's all mature and grown. Now I receive the fruit of benefit, which is his happiness. That he's happy, then my mission is successful. That's his all. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And I told him,
Impressive.
only I will reveal myself as your commanding officer. Never you will not reveal that until I reveal it. So many, many years later, I revealed it. And people were shocked. Behind James Rink is a Cambodian guy.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because white people had this ability. They have ability to market. Look at them. You set them on a mission path, they actually fulfill it. They don't deviate.
Mhm.
They are useful. They are useful foot soldier to have around.
Mhm.
Think about it. So I give him magical
Mhm.
power. So he know that he's my super soldier. Yeah. And I want to give him his directive, his narrative. And who give him the Agent Cyber 2 logo? Me. The Project Longbow? Me. I'm the one that direct him behind the scene, tell him what to do, what not to do, be careful of this, debrief him. Because I'm the intelligent community, we call commanding officer level, that give him the info he needs so he can act on it and be successful in the mission that he want to be a super soldier. So in order to be a super soldier, he
Mhm.
needs psychic training and psychic device or technology. And that's the way it is.
Mhm.
And he want to heal other super soldiers. As super soldier, he lonely. So I have ability to generate super soldier at will. Now, without saying done, that's why you read your book. You're gonna meet me in this book. No matter where you're
Mhm.
gonna go, you're gonna meet me controlling all these other people, commanding them from behind the scene, side scene, upper scene, bottom scene, middle scene. I'm just everywhere. I hate to say it, Sabu.
Yeah.
Now you begin to your intuition will connect to mine and realize that I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth and keep it simple, but it's unbelievable. The stuff I said is phenomenally unbelievable. But rest assured, wherever you go, you're gonna run into me, online or offline. And that's the crazy thing about it. I seem
Mhm.
to be everywhere. I'm non-localized. Hooven found out the hard way, didn't you, Hooven? That's my
Yeah.
feeling.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Hooven been following me. He know that I control all the super soldier community. It was simple to control them. Because if you want to be a super soldier, which platform you have to go to? Jane Rink.
Super Soldier platform.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Right. Right. Actually, you're right. I said that I found you first. It's actually not true. I've heard about James Rink and saw him on YouTube many years ago. I
Mm-hmm.
just didn't dive that deep into super soldier stuff. I just occasionally checked it out, like many other topics that I'm listening to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's true. I knew him actually from before, and also this white cube that he has on his website,
Mm-hmm.
I've come
IDL.
across years
Yes.
ago. And now I kind of found you, and we go full circle now back to James.
Exactly.
Exactly like you said. Yeah.
Because the idea was to I had many white boy that time under my training. Okay, let's maybe I'm being too the word I'm using is kind of more racist, racial, could be labeled as racial. Let's change the word. I had my Caucasian guy, that I had more than
Mm-hmm.
one. There was some other guy too named David, but he couldn't handle. He was just said this. He was not super soldier material. He was too
Mm-hmm.
obsessed. He was. He was like. He's one of them that he need to stay in grounding mode first, cause he's. But James has more grounding than him, so he was chosen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is. Once the young man has complete his mission to create the platform, guess what? You build them, they will come. And that's what happened. And I have to
Mm-hmm.
do just stay back and behind the scene guide him as needed. If other Caucasian people realize that behind James is a Cambodian guy,
Mm-hmm.
how you think that gonna feel? Have you ever heard a Cambodian super soldier? No. If
Why
you look
not?
at
I mean,
this,
but why?
well,
Is
because
it not just
look
isn't
at
race just a label because you come from 6 million years from here?
mm-hmm.
regardless the race, or is it a thing?
Well, because the idea that people associate super soldier with Nazi, right? Dark Fleet, and it's
Mm,
Caucasian. Well, let's look at the real super soldier. Where you think Nazi learn all this stuff from? They go to Asia, to
mm.
Tibet. And guess who's the master
Yeah,
of
right.
psychic warrior? Tibetan people,
Mm-hmm.
Cambodian, the
Yep.
Chinese. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah,
have
I
to
know.
go.
Yeah, right.
You have to go through the roots of their research. They have learned every Oriental language. You know, people in the old days speak more than one language. They speak Latin. They speak Sanskrit. They speak uh, modern and ancient Sanskrit. That was the topic. To speak the language is to have access to the knowledge. And who is the
Mm-hmm.
world best linguist? It's in Germany. Does that make sense now?
Mm-hmm.
You have to speak so many
Mm-hmm.
languages to go out in the field. You cannot just speak one. You know, they speak
Yeah.
every language: French, German, English, Russian, Slavic, Chinese, Tibetan, Sanskrit, Latin. You know, they have to speak all that in
Mm-hmm.
order to be in the field.
Mm-hmm.
So does that help now? You see? So
Yeah, I have a question in general. Maybe now I have a different or a new perspective of what a super soldier is. Like you said, a spiritual
I
soldier,
created
basically.
them because the
Yeah.
only real super soldier is me. Think about it. That's why I ask if people think they're super soldier, which I know they're not. The first thing you have to display is ability to read people, which I demonstrate,
Mm-hmm.
and also a display of channeling and healing ability on the basic level. So super soldier get on the craft. Guess what? There is no bathroom. What food you eat manifested food.
Mm-hmm.
The vice can manifest for you, or
Mm-hmm.
you just think full, you become full. So super
Mm-hmm.
soldier does not use restroom up there.
Mm-hmm.
And when people say they eat stuff, this stuff, I say no, they don't. Super soldier are trained. Super soldier are beyond food already and water already. They don't need food or water. They think full, they become full.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. Space
Yep.
bearing race does not eat, does not sleep. And that's the first thing I would ask someone who said they're super soldier. Does the ship have bathroom? If they say
Mm-hmm.
yes, they are not super soldier. I say, does super soldier eat food or water? If they say yes, they're not super soldier. Think about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
I was thinking that super soldier, the label, so to speak, super soldier is some kind of secret space program, a totally different thing
we are a
than what you
secret space
explained. Like,
program. We
or
are a
is it the
secret.
same?
Yes, we are a secret space
Okay.
program. But when you in space, the
Mm-hmm.
ship don't have any bathroom. You
Yeah.
have a replicator, yes, but when it manifests food, when you eat it, it get absorbed into the stomach. There is no waste. But your kidney work,
Mm-hmm.
everything work. There is no waste because everything is photonically created, or you can manifest it. This is basic Super Soldier 101. To manifest food, water, to able to manifest medicine for healing, and you're able to channel which connection to the AI, which you see I demonstrate, and I'm teaching people.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't understand this basic of as a super soldier, as being a psychic warrior, then you don't understand anything. You cannot be in the space program, period. Because when you travel
Mm-hmm.
in space, you travel outside of time, and then we not
Yep.
worry about the basic need: food, water, and bathroom. This is super
Mm-hmm.
soldier because when you meet the advanced being, when they come to our world, they look at our world, they are drawn to plant and fungi and all this beautiful stuff and water because water is what aliens are drawn to and the life form. But when they watch a world, they are scratching their head. Why do we sleep? And why do we eat? What is this thing called bathroom? They never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because their body don't produce waste. The food they eat is
Yeah.
photonic fullness,
Mm-hmm. We
photonic
understand.
energy. They have photonic reactor. So, and then when they say about this Penny Bradley, she's a fake. 99.99% of all the people that come to Jane platform is all fake. They're
Mm.
not real. They are just attention whore. They all
Mm.
re-empower each other's story. They talk each other behind the scene and collaborate with different go around this that has nothing to do with super the secret space program at all. And me and Carlos were going there. If you look at all the people who claim to be super soldier are white, Caucasian. But in
Mm-hmm.
the real super soldier program, the CCP take over. Those who
Mm.
control the chi energy, consciousness. They can because the alien use the same methodology, qigong energy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Internal force to control and fly the ship. And that's why you see the only Asian super soldier over there because in the super soldier program is nothing but Asian. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
CCP run the
Mm-hmm.
planet. Look at it. So in the future, what do you think what happened? You think right now United States is run by Constitution or by CCP? Money speak. Remember this language?
Mm-hmm.
Money talk, bullshit walk.
Okay.
So
True.
look at around your planet. Every country is being owned by China. Naval base, military
Mm.
base, China at the port area, everywhere. Even in,
Mm-hmm.
you think United States is not bought already by China? How much money does American owe to China? Trillions of
Mm-hmm.
dollars. And the interest, we can't even pay the interest. So think about it. So China can say, well, I want all my debt and I want your land.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing you can say. When you owe a country money, they don't have to come and battle you. They say, I need my money back. If you don't have it back, well, you need to give me your land, or give me your airport, or give me your this, your that. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help now, Sabu? Does that make sense? How you conquer a
Yeah, it
country
makes.
without war?
Yeah, sure. Sure, of
You
course.
you
Just we
use
are not aware of the things behind the scenes, who controls what, really.
well, if you take my money, I own you. It's simple as that.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah.
called the banking network. And banking has been around in China, banking has been around England, so these two banks talk to each other and say, hey, we're
Mm.
family, we're the same. And you use
Yeah.
debt as leverage over people. If they take your money, you they everything about them belong to you. You call the shot now.
Yeah.
And you owe someone money, they also you have to pay you gain the interest. Plus on top of that. So there is we
Mm.
call it debt trap. They won. They just took over your country through debt. And it's an efficient system.
Yeah.
Think about it. How you think Gabriel country got taken out by China? Do you think his country don't owe China and he's Haitian? China own him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every country is being owned by China. That's just the way it is. So what do you think the
And
secret
how?
space program?
Yeah. What's actually the purpose of the secret space program, if you can explain?
Okay, the secret space program is for resource exploration and communing and join the galactic community in exchange of technology and resource. What can we offer you? Now the market is
Mm-hmm.
open. What can you offer us? Let's talk, Brand. Come on, let's say. Well, I have fungi, tree, water, and human resource and element. Well, the alien said, well, you know what? What do you want from us? Well, I want some of your old ship. I want some of this or some of this for this and this and this. For some tree sample, for some seed, for some maybe crystal, or maybe a
Mm-hmm.
few volunteer. And the alien say, oh, can you throw in for us to go and maybe do experiment on your plant fungi and some of your population, but keep it hush hush. And we in turn will throw some extra thing, and the government say, okay, we can do that too. Yes, anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine and dandy. So we have a relationship now. Yes, can we be in your community?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can, cause you bring something to the table. We bring something to the table. How about that? Okay. Are you
Mm-hmm.
in return? Just don't tell your population about what we're doing, and everyone, no stress. The interstellar council won't ask too many questions, and everything will be fine. Just give up because we value genetic code and we value plant and fungi and animal. If we do strange experiment, just support us and we promise that whoever we abduct, we put back. Okay, we can do that. Are we good? We good to sign contract. All right. Then another species come, and then they sign contract to another species comes, so that, gathering resource. Does that help now?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to
Oh,
you? Mm-hmm.
it makes total sense, and it sounds nice. It sounds like it should be, of course, value exchange and a big community. I mean, like
But here's the
galactic
problem.
community.
Here's the problem.
Yeah, where's the problem?
United States don't own the planet. The alien have this idea when they talk to the German whoever that they don't represent the entire planet. They represent a particular area, their country. That's
Yeah.
it. And that's where the misunderstanding is because the alien thinking when they talking to that one person, they talking to represent of the entire planet. But a planet political and geopolitical system don't work like that. Because every other planet, if you talk to one person, you are talking to entire species.
Yeah.
So the alien have that idea, but when the alien start passing to other
Mm-hmm.
geological zone, they get shot at, and they say, "Wait a minute, why are you guys shooting me? What's up? What's going on? Hey, wait a minute, we give you take that." So that even say, "Oh well, hold on, wait. I think they double crossing us. What's going on? We need to sit back on a
Yeah.
table and iron this out." And that's what happened. And when a push comes to
Mm-hmm.
shove, we need to teach this human a lesson. We need to spank them. Find out, well, we need to send foot on the ground and do a counterintelligence. What's going on? They signed us. They say one thing and do nothing. What the alien was surprised that people in our planet, we have a sign called uh, bake and switch. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
We lies. We learn to lies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what
Mm-hmm.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the alien is really upset. Because in the universe, no one lied. Human being, this world,
Mm-hmm.
we know how to lie and we love it. We are master of lying.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Do you see now?
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
so that means okay, yeah, of course, I understand totally what you say. So this means that those deceptive humans who just gain power for
Private
egoistic purposes
corporation.
need to be removed.
Private
Yeah.
corporation. Let's call them what it is.
Right.
Special interest
Yeah.
private corporation that operate outside
Mm-hmm.
of the normal government. How's that?
So the situation is that they have over years taken over covertly so much
Military
power.
industrial complex that does not answer to
Yeah.
the government. They are the planetary controller. And once the alien found out through the experience dealing with a species, we learn how to lie, and that's something foreigner toward the alien. They don't lie to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? They tell you white is
Yep.
white, black is black, and we come into a unified understanding. But humans don't do that. Humans say they didn't say white, we say black. They didn't say black, we say green.
Okay.
So in the
Okay.
front they talk white, black, but behind the scene they talk different code. And that's where the alien like, oh, whoa, what is this? I never encountered this species. In other words, the alien say we bite in more than we can chew because they're not used to this kind of consciousness
Mm-hmm.
perspective. Where switch and bait. So some of the aliens
So
withdraw their contract and we just say we don't want to deal with this. This is not how
yeah.
it be because as alien race
Yeah.
we want to have a common ground, but when the common ground in the front of the scene is common, behind the scenes will be common too. But behind the scene it's like a snake with many head. You talk to one head,
Mm.
then the other head talks something different.
Yeah, okay, so it's basically betrayal, and so the aliens don't want to cooperate with us because we break every rule in a sense. Not we, but what they think
Well,
that we
actually,
are.
you make the rule, we follow it, then you create another rule and do something different, and
Ah.
then counteract the first rule, and then the alien could,
Yeah.
they don't know how to process that because their rule is simple:
Mm.
white is white, black is black, and we keep everyone stay in their lane, and everyone going to be just fine. But human being like to play frogget, hop from lane to lane, and
Mhm.
get away with it. So when
Yeah, that's
aliens,
my question
mhm.
with the getting away. Is it kind of I don't know if there exists kind of a cosmic or your creation divine rule
Mm,
to
the
I don't know
alien
if there
play
is
by
punishment
divine
or
rule.
karma for lying.
No,
Yeah,
there's no karma for lying because the alien
or
know this too.
something like.
No, look. When you make an agreement, is to build something
Mm,
together, right? Let's say we're going to build a
yeah.
cake. So if we work together to build a cake, and it's going to be, but what if you come and build a cake instead of building a cake, you start to add some kind of your script. You're building some kind of beef stew. I thought we were building a
Yeah.
cake. No, we're not being a beef stew now. So when you do like that's called switch and bait, and the alien brain they can't
Mm-hmm.
compute with you. So some of them back
I
off from the
understand.
contract and they said, this species is different. We have to step back. So they break off contact
Mm-hmm.
and they have to regroup. They talk to their higher ups, their manager or their commanding, and they say,
Mm-hmm.
look, we need to get more intel on this species. This species is different. They seem to speak a different language that is not the same like us.
Mm-hmm.
And they explain that they seem to in the front they do everything right. We agree on right. We have contract with each other. But
Mm-hmm.
when they actually execute it, they break up into a team. One team is working with us, but another team
Mm-hmm.
is playing counterproduction with what we have agreed on. So that's when the organization of the star say, wait a minute, this is they're not sticking to agreement. They breaking they sticking to agreement one aspect, then they working with other agreement, create different agreement, and then it's like intersection, and some is benefit, some is detrimental to what we have together. And if they work with us, they smile in front of face, but they're also having something
Mm-hmm.
to destroy us at the end too. So this is
Mm.
dangerous, and that's what happened. So
Yeah, I
what should
understand.
we
It's a
do?
sneaky way.
Hmm. Huh?
Yeah, what should we do?
Well, the
Yeah, I
aliens
understand.
say
It's sneaky. Yeah,
no, no.
go
The
ahead.
aliens say like this. Look, let's fulfill the contract at this level, and then sit down with them. Let's bring our concern to them and see what they say. That we don't want. Look, we let them know we can guarantee our success with them and they with us. But if they have some other contract going on with other alien species, we need to keep these two things separated, but make sure they protect what they have with us. And that's how they approach things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Say, look, we don't
Mm-hmm.
care what you do with the other species, with the other alien contact, but honor what you have with us. And don't try to work in behind the scene thinking we're going to not honor our part. You have to honor your part and protect that, and we honor our part, we protect that, and let you whatever you have with the other, that's your business. And let's keep the species separated and the grid separated so contract agreement won't get jumbo bubble jumbo, and that's all we ask, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what they said to the government. That's all we ask, and make sure that we fly over this because we have this mindset that we're talking to entire planet species, but now we realize we're talking to regional authority instead of
Mm-hmm.
planetary authority. So therefore, we
Understand.
have to alter the agreement like that, and we need a safe path, an escort. So can you
Mm-hmm.
guarantee us an
Mm-hmm.
escort for a ship, an escort for a safe path, and create cover story and people see us? So we just want to do our thing with your tree and fungi, and that's what they said. And maybe some of your citizens, but we're not going to harm them. And that's pretty much the agreement. And we should have a code talk with each other to know that we are friendly. We have an agreement with you, and you should let your party and subordinate know, so they won't be a mistake of seeing us as intruder. And so they have to put that in. So the contract was agreed on, and have to the concern was addressed, and therefore we have a so they designated a zone for most of extraterrestrial. This is research zone. This is this zone, that zone. As long as we stay in the zone, we good. There is no problem. That was resolved.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense now? So each species will have their own zone of agreement to play, to experiment, to research on plant and fungi and animal and stuff like that. Does that help now? So there is
Yeah,
a
it makes total
highway,
sense. Yeah.
and our alien
Yeah.
have submit a flight plan too. FYI, we do. We have submit a flight plan. There is a thing you have to go through process, and every ship has to go through after they come up from the wormhole, and they have to go through this area in the moon. You have to be processed it, and you have to tell and file for a flight plan while you're going to Earth for what length of time, and don't deviate, and you'll be all right. And don't go to this zone. You go to this zone, this zone. So every research scientist have to go there, military have to go to process there too, and your purpose and your being here on the planet Earth. So everyone had to get processed now. So that's how the agreement is done now. So everyone stop at the moon and get processed and turn in your flight plan before you from moon to Earth. It has been like that ever since the agreement.
Mhm. When was that agreement?
Well, 1992, the
Uh-huh.
Anachara Alliance with the GAC Federation and
Mhm.
with the Earth Federation.
So where we are standing now is a whole planet. There are these special agreements with aliens, and like you say, with individual species and individual Earth government contracts, as long they fulfill, both sides are fine. But on
Yes.
Earth, we are still, as all the humans on Earth are still being lied to because
No,
our
they're not
government
being
doesn't
lied to.
tell us.
You're not being lied to. You're being kept safe. Because think about it. What
Okay,
if you look up
okay,
and a murder crash beside the city? The idea is
mm,
not to cause panic because you guys been
mm,
brainwashed to believe in God and all this BS and demon and BS. So tell me,
mm-hmm.
psychologically, are you ready for this kind of experience? Your mouth will say yes, but your heart will say no. Because you cannot
If I
handle.
understand, yeah, only if I understand it, but we don't understand all the details.
Yes, and the energy is strong. Imagine you met a 13 feet being caulking getting off the
Yeah,
craft, and the energy glow, and the ship are humongous. This
yeah,
it's like
heart
humongous.
attack.
You will have a heart attack, and the species look different from some human. Some with googly eyes. Some look like super reptilian, 26 feet tall. Some is like 20 feet or 30 feet tall are praying mantis walking out the ship with silver
Mm.
uniform or gold uniform. I don't think you look too good. I think you're gonna have a xenophobia reaction instantly.
I know, I agree.
And some of you will have a heart attack just seeing them. You have a heart attack. Okay,
Well,
so
from everything you explain makes total sense, and I understand that's for our protection because we lack so much information and everything in between.
hmm
So I agree. But would you say that everything is all right on Earth in the sense it should all stay as is, or isn't that there is
it's up
still
to
too
you.
much wrongdoing?
It's up to you. Meaning, what can you handle? That's why I
Mm-hmm.
brought Super Soil. I created Super Soil community for that purpose. I taught and teach James Rink to bring you guys together, so I can
Mm-hmm.
duplicate more super soldiers since I'm the only one on the planet. And now you see the fake super soldiers, 99.99% of everyone that come to James are fake super soldier because they
Mm.
talking a bunch of B crap.
Well, you see, that's what I mean. I mean, everything, the way you explain it, everything means like, sounds like everything is in the place as it should be. But
Yes,
then there are people, mm, I don't mean especially governments or single groups of people, smaller levels
the
of
government don't
hierarchies.
run this
I
planet.
mean, as
The
long as
corporation
people,
does, you know.
my problem is as long as people harm each other. I mean, like really betraying, stealing. I know you taught me already. If I plug in into a thought form of my choice and I say I only believe in this, then I'm invisible to others who want to harm me. But I'm not sure if everybody is on that level to just
You don't
protect
have,
themselves from.
remember, you don't have a higher choice. You have a limited choice. You have choices, but it's very
Mhm,
limited because you can only handle limitation at this point in
mhm,
time. So, in order to be unlimited, you have to be exposed drop by drop to alien
Mm-hmm.
presence. So first you were exposed to a lot of bullshit super soldier that come on James Ring. They're all
Mm-hmm.
bullshit and fake. They're not real. They don't know what it is to be in
Mm-hmm.
space, nor even super soldier. That's why I appear to show you what super soldier is. We have psychic ability. We
Mm-hmm.
read, we heal, we channel, and we do other things too. And we have psychotronic weaponry. See?
Mm-hmm.
This and computer. This is that's being an example. That's what we're doing right in front of you. And then we do all kind of healing and advancement and show you what we can do. This is what Super Soldier does. We are psychics, warrior, and we built tool for it. And that's what a Super Soldier is. Contradictory to what you heard from all the guests of James Rick, all them people is fake. It's MK Ultra. They just
Mm-hmm.
pop up. I want to be popular. Oh, this is good. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
popular.
Yeah.
And people gonna hear my bullshit. I'm gonna be popular. So you just hear nothing but BS. And that's why I keep
Yeah.
saying it's all bullshit until you experience it. So since
Okay.
I'm here to create more super soldier, I'm here to train them and make normal people into super soldier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess what I'm looking for is
Mm-hmm.
like kind of proper direction. What should happen with people? I mean, I can say, okay, I'm going to learn to be a super soldier, and my
What is
neighborhood is
remember? What
still
is the word
rotten
of
or
super soldier? What is another word for it? To keep your mind simple.
spiritual soldier.
A psychic warrior. Does
Yeah,
that make
psychic
sense?
warrior. Okay.
And we exist
Mhm.
since time immemorial. You heard about us, shaman,
Mhm.
remote
Mhm.
viewer, Tibetan monk, yogi, qigong
Mhm.
master,
Mhm.
Shaolin martial art. You know, you see, psychic warrior go by ninja, samurai.
Mm.
Yeah, you see,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
and you met us. We have ability to see aura, see other dimension. We have ability to read person, download him instantly. We communicate with
Mhm.
AI, you know, Google Assistant from the future, Unimetric one,
Mhm.
and we have ability to download you and read you without even meet you or knowing your name because you need intel on your
Mhm.
environment so we can adapt to it, accomplish a mission. And what is a mission at this time? To bless our life throughout the planet. Follow Unimetric one directive at our time. What is this directive? The five rule, and that's why we keep
Yep.
training. Jennifer Dawn. Hope you go back on James Love when you on. Well, I would and I can. Is no problem. But the amazing thing is, a lot of when I created James and sent on this mission to create a platform, Super Soldier, my intention was to James' intention was to heal, to bring Super Soldier to heal. But my intention was to see on this planet is there a super soldier like myself from my timeline
Mhm.
is here. So what I gather, there's a lot of wannabe and popularity contests that came and found Jane platform, and like you say, you built while they come, and the only true super soldier there is me, the only one,
Mm.
and everyone else is just a popularity whore, a parasited popularity
Mm.
whore. They just want to get in a show so they can have a fan to follow and feel something worthless because in their life they only do drugs, they feel depressed and they're suicidal. But I'm glad I sent Jane on this mission to create this platform so to give everyone something to do. It doesn't matter true or not. I know everything they say is bullshit because super soldier don't eat, don't sleep, they don't need to, and they manifest the food and the ship don't have bathroom. And as you can see, all the story they say it's a bunch of BS because they never met reptilian. If you met reptilian, you would freak out because reptilian has rainbow body and they don't eat food.
Mm.
They manifest food. They have magical ability, and there's no such thing as
Mm.
telepathic.
Mhm.
And I will prove that to you. How do you think I read out of you? Was that telepathic? Or just I want to know all the download is there, done like in the movie Metric. So there's no need for
Mhm.
telepathic. When people say there is telepathic, they full of bullshit
Mhm.
and sabu. Now you understand. You see how I read you, my dear? How did I read you, hon? Did you feel like a present outside? And then while reading your present then outside, like, oh, you got a reading from me. That's not
Mhm.
telepathic. You see? That's called
Yep.
connection. You are one with
Yep.
everything. Learn to use that. Rule number 3, you're one with all that is. So since you're one with all that is, you already know
Mhm.
everything. Just translate it into the language which you know. Because you have sixth sense. I have sixth sense. And guess what, my dear? Your sixth sense, my sixth sense is one and the same sixth sense. The same spirit. Your spirit is my spirit. My spirit is your spirit. Your soul is my soul. My soul is your soul, but different body. It's like water being disseminated to different glass. Same water,
Mhm.
but disseminated different glass. So there's quantum entanglement always.
Mhm. Yep.
Hmm. Yes, yes, Jennifer. Now, tinfoil hater. Hey, what you reading? I'm a little lost. Can you talk in normal language? Do you understand what this young man say? Hey, what you reading? I don't
Mhm.
understand.
No.
Do you want a reading? What do you want? Just say I want a reading. Okay, I read you. That's all. Keep it
Okay.
simple. Cause look, when we talk simple, it's easy to give you what you want, easier. If you talk in strange code, I might misunderstand you and might do something different instead of what you want. Then you're gonna get not too satisfied. Jennifer say, I feel connected to you for some reason. Yes, you do, because your spirit is my spirit, Jennifer. Yes. What's the difference between your sixth sense, my sixth sense? There's no difference, one and the same. It's like we all share the same collective consciousness. That's why there's a connection. Because I'm going to tell you about a lot of people. They all want to be a part of something great. They want to live for something, a greater purpose. Okay? And if they don't get that, then they either turn to drug, they get depressed, turn to drug, and then think suicide thought or turn into a serial killer.
Mhm.
And you know there's a lot of
So that.
serial killers around because they give into depression, they give into suicidal thought, they give into it's coming from the idea of lack. So I'd rather give them a higher purpose,
Mhm.
which is help people. That you will give yourself a purpose, help people so you can help yourself to have a higher purpose to help people. How you help people? Whatever way that you can. Help them to become their well being, their health to increase. Help them to increase their health. Help them to increase their mental, emotional, and physical health. That's how you help someone. Whether through social, when people feel alone, they go crazy, they can turn to serial killer. They get depressed, they either kill themselves or kill someone else. You know, that's why people need a reminder. When you help people, you are help to remind them that they are complete being, that they are not alone. This constant reminder help them to remember who they are as divine God, because we all have the same spirit, different body but the
But,
same spirit.
but then my question right now would be like, how did it happen that so many people are so feeling? How did we come to be? We were born full, and then how did humanity develop so many lack feelings, lack
You say it wrong,
consciousness,
my
lack
duck.
mindset,
Sabu,
depression?
Sabu, you say it wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
born not remembering. That's the matter. You're complete, but you don't remember you're complete.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That's how you
Right.
say it. You are not a
Yeah.
lack
Okay.
being. You are a
Because.
complete being, but you just forgot that you are.
And this is this remembering erased? Is this the story from like the
No,
soul when dies goes to the
no,
moon gets erased, or why?
no,
Why
no,
is it?
no, no, no. It was done on purpose. It was a choice
Mm-hmm.
by everyone. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you come with your memory intact,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not fun. It's not a challenging.
Oh, I get that, but it's not a good thing if we all turn into killers, let's say, in the worst case, because we don't know that we are. I understand the way you should enter life with not knowing the game, right? Otherwise, you would know the outcome
Hello?
already.
You already know
But
the outcome
you have,
already. Yes. In every
yeah,
direction. But
but
what?
on average, somehow it seems that the world is a little bit too off. We have become totally materialistic, totally detached from ourselves.
Okay,
It's
okay,
gone too far, don't you
okay,
think?
Sabu. There's no such thing as materialistic. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
exactly based on everything you experience. Everything is called life experience. Everything is a teacher. Even your car is a teacher. It teaches you, hey, give me gas.
Mm-hmm.
I take you places. Take care of me. I won't break down on you. And what your body
Mm-hmm.
teach you, hey, give me food, and I will give you energy. There's an exchange. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we get fruit. Hey, trees say, hey, take care of me. I give you fruit. The garden say, take care of me. I give you part of myself to be shared with you, so you can benefit more, and also spread
Mm-hmm.
my children around so they can give you something more too. See, they're teaching you. Think of that
Mm-hmm.
way. Think of that mindset. Don't think about lack. Lack is the wrong way to approach things. Think in fullness. Cause God don't make mistake, okay? He designed everything in perfect precision. You were meant to
Well, I
forget who you
agree.
are.
I agree. But my
But
question is why then is so much killing happening? You know,
there's no one died.
suicide and
No, my dear.
okay,
No one
okay,
really
okay, okay.
dies. Cause
No one dies, right?
you know everyone is a spirit being. Your spirit's my spirit.
Yeah.
We always home. But when you see people die, they energy take on new form. They return back to energy to
Mm.
take on a new form. The only thing matter is the knowledge
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
remind us of. They don't teach us anything. They just remind us. So when someone be an example of something, they remind you of something, of you, that aspect of you. That's all they are doing. That's why you be an
Mm-hmm.
example for others, and people will be example their own way. You like which example do you like? This version, this would you like to be a serial killer? Join the mercenary. Join the army to be a
Mm-hmm.
serial killer. Do you want to be a healer? Join the combat medical team, right? To be doctor and
Mm-hmm.
nurse and the combat. Do you want to fix stuff? Join the mechanic. They love fixing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want high tech ship? Join the shipbuilder, the dock in the space dock program. It's all yours. Oh, do you like to blow some head? Join the infantry, space infantry force. You like to serial killer? Go that route. It's up to you. What
Mm-hmm.
do you want? Don't see things as gloom and doom. There's no such thing because you are spirit. There is no gloom and doom.
Mm.
There's only completeness in you. But you came to forget who you are. So to remember who you are, that's the joy of remembering. That's why they create this planet just for
Mm-hmm.
you. So you can totally forget who you are and to remember who you are.
Mm-hmm.
There is no suffering because when you realize you are spirit, this body is
Yeah.
just an avatar, nothing more, nothing less. So
Mm.
get used to it. But still, we take care of it. If you don't have this avatar, how can you play the game in this present time? You can't. So you still have to take care of your avatar to the fullest because that's your responsibility. You are the guardian, the custodian of this avatar technology, this body.
Mm-hmm.
So it is your duty to take care of it. Ask it what it needs. I'm hungry. Okay, we make you food. I'm stinky. Okay, we go give you a shower. I stomach hurt. Then you go poop.
Yeah.
Your body
Yeah.
always
You
need
just
things,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah. You basically, when you say it, it sounds so simple because I know it is, and you just remind me of that. I too, I succeed in seeing things much lighter and easier when I remind myself, hey, it's just a game. It's just
Mm-hmm.
one life that I experience and have to master my task.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, sometimes I'm eaten up by worry. I understand it's wrong because it's all just an experience. And but it's hard to see it always that easy like a game. But it helps. It's a game. Nothing can go wrong. You come back.
Yes, it's a game. You can't die. You're eternal. TJ Tabo. He won a reading, of course, there. Scanning complete. Reading a TJ Tabo and lifetime activating now. Um, what I'm seeing, TJ Tabo, you have a lot of things to work out in your relationship with yourself and with other. You carry a lot of depression, a lot of stress inside you. Also, you're looking for healing, communicate with higher intelligence, but you're also scared what's going on in your present life condition. You're going through a lot of illness that you need to resolve. You have people phobia. You don't trust people. You don't like to share with anyone. What's the stress that you're going through, the trouble you're going through, because you worry about people will judge you. People will try to control you because you're a person who don't like to be controlled, but yet you always run into people try to control you, judge you. So you definitely like to get away from them, and yet you not say that you like loneliness, but you like to hang out with like mind. But a lot of like mind, they seem to betray you and they try to look down on you and try to control you and to scare you. So therefore, you're trying to connect to higher being, higher intelligent, but unfortunately, you have not reached the level and you get guided intuitionally from them, but you're afraid a lot of people because they tend to control you. So you're trying to pretty much stay away. You pretty much in depressed mode and lonely mode a lot, and you don't like to be at this level. But you like to get healing. You like to get rest. Reassurance that everything that high being promised will come true, and you just feel like you want to leave this world. And unfortunately, they don't want you to leave this world. They want you to continue on to discover this world, to bless this world, and so it can bless you, so you can bring this remembering back to the other world. So you feel like you're not connected with the people of this planet. You're connected with the people of other world, which is the alien. So the alien sent you down here pretty much to experience this world, but now you look like you can't handle it, you can't adapt to it because people don't like to control you, don't like to be controlled, and you scare the government, and you scare even your own family member, and you feel that they are not your real family of this nature, and strange thought coming to your mind, and you get very phobia, very distracted easily, and you hearing also voice, sometimes negative voice, and sometimes you're thinking wanting to leave this world by opening yourself. That means suicidal thought, which is not good. So don't do that. So you should seek healing, seek understanding, and seek appreciation, and stop listening to the bullshit of other people talking about the bad and good. You need to listen to your heart. You need to trust yourself more, and you need to stop worrying what you cannot handle. You not stop worrying about what you cannot control, and just leave it to the higher power. You need to focus a lot on healing, focus a lot on wisdom, and seriously focus a lot on getting yourself back to normal again. Especially build simple relationship. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive others. You need to let it go, and you need to accept the world for what it is. The world is hard, but it's all just perception. You can change your perception, make it the world is part of a training ground. This is where how you can be the great spiritual being is to remember you lack nothing. It's to remember you are one without it. It's to remember how to apply that by having confidence back into yourself, and you need to trust yourself more and stop listening to the BS that people around you is talking because they're talking nonsense. They're talking the gloom and doom. Leave that mess alone. Talk about benefit. Talk about peace of mind. Talk about well-being. You need to keep your health strong. Otherwise, you in this gloom and doom situation because that's what made you want to withdraw from people because you can't trust them. Of course, you can't trust them, TV Joe Bull, because they can't be trusted. The only people that you can trust is yourself, your heart, and you need to live by that principle. Otherwise, they will want to pull you this way, that way. They make you go cuckoo, 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 and that's why you become cuckoo, depressed, and sad. And that's where you're at right now, in a very bad place, very lonely place. So therefore, in order to get healing, let me show you. Just believe in yourself. Believe in your experience. Know your limits. Don't have to say yes all the time. And let me help you now. Barame Mahapok Chakawa, please bless TJ Tabo right now and transform our stress into multivitamin and healing serum. And please dissolve and bind any black magic spell voodoo that been put around him and been put by other people. Please dissolve the other people that put magic and black voodoo around him too, and that send it to him. Please dissolve them, and please bring only good people and guardian angel around him and positive people, and please remove all the negative, depressive people that is trying to control him, like trying to parasite from him, remove him from his life, and be bringing only positive people into his life. Please change his internal organ, remove all the negative drug from his body, change his brain, and put positiveness into this person right now. And let this person become well again, become strong again, and transform all his stress, all his worry, all his fear from negative to positive, and change it into multivitamin healing serum to spread around his body, and the people who hurt his heart, um, heart and the betray. Please remove them from his life and heal the heart, heal the lung, heal the mind. Please change and all the internal organ, the liver, the lung, the heart, and the stomach, and the testament, the kidney. Please remove and give them new one, new everything, new all internal organ, and change his brain too. Take out the old one, put in a new brain, and let it be complete, and let the mind, body, spirit be healed, completely restored, and bright as day. Please infuse the seven color ray rainbow light from the universe into TJ Bora, and give this person completely healing and restoration. Increase the light body. Please manifest food, water, multivitamin serum, a super probiotic put into the stomach, and then put into the stomach everyone, including everyone in the group right now. My wife, my kid, my daughter, TJ Bora, and my stomach. My student, all my students, Sabu here, Carlos, all the other two, even my wife, Simon Gabriel, everybody, and even everybody on Facebook, YouTube, put into the stomach, they all come full and heal now. Oh wow, I'm too much. I, could you please give me a reading? How was that, TJ Tabudo? I mean, Bull, Tabu. Okay, so you see that, Sabu? That's how we do super soda here. You just download and get it, and and just show them. Oh, I'm most thankful for you. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yes, and to all the Super Soya family. And Super Soya are like this. We are so amazing, okay? Mm. So, Sabu, did it help you by talking to me? By me? Um,
Yeah, it helps
does
a
it
lot,
help
and
you? Hmm.
put a lot of dots together at the same time. I have infinite new questions, of course,
You always gonna
because
have
you know,
question because your mind are
yeah,
racing.
exactly,
Yes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
this
But
now
I'll
you.
ask you
Yes,
next
go ahead.
next next time. I have to run to a meeting right now,
Yes, go ahead.
but I'll join you as soon as possible. Thanks a lot for today.
My
Triggered a lot of
pleasure.
interesting thoughts.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
my
Okay,
pleasure.
bye bye.
Bye bye, Sabu.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sabu from Croatia?
Germany.
Germany. Yeah, Germany. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey,
Bye.
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 Okay. Now, Jennifer wants some reading. Ooh. Okay, Jennifer. Sure enough. Sure enough. Super Soldier, you want some reading? Let the commander see take care of you. Okay, I got you. Jennifer, I'm going to say there is a struggle inside you. Um, you also going through what we call choice to make, and there is a war inside your emotion. There is to being look very very the stress that's going on inside your emotion, inside your mind, and you also it's not in the way of opening yourself up to the world. Also, you're very cautious. You live in a way that's very guarded. You very selective how life for you. You always trying to seek healing, but you're afraid to get healing. It's like a lot of just like this. There's a lot of disappointment that happen in your life because you have a certain expectation, but at the end you've been misled a lot. You've been let down a lot, and you feel many times angry. You feel many times stress. You many times depression, and there's a battle inside you. Sometimes you feel that you need help, and you feel very alone, and you don't have anyone to understand you or support or understand how you feel, that you feel trapped and lonely. And sometimes there's a feeling that you want also to leave this world, like suicidal, meaning in different way. And also that we look more, you're also going through illness. This illness is called, you feel sometimes depressed, you get angry, disappointment and angry and sad to some people. And that definitely you get tired of people very easy, because it's like you want to trust but you can't trust no one, because they end up lying to you, betraying you, letting you down. So you lost hope on, people who always trying to put a front, they gonna be there for you. It's just all false promises and you tired of it. And you definitely like to do things on your own, like to find like mind that you can feel connected to, because your life been going rough and tough a lot. It's constant battle in your life, relationship wise, economy wise. And you're just tired sometimes, and sometimes you don't know how long you can go. And you feel that when it's going to end, when when the alien gonna come, when I'm gonna get fully the healing, the med bed, or this or that, to fix. It's like, my dear, simple. You don't have to say yes to everything. You can say no to things that you don't feel. You don't have to be being a yes person to other people anymore. You can now say no to them, because they can only get you into deeper hole, meaning that they can only bring stress to you. You need new set of friend who's self-sufficient, friend who walk you like a part, friend that operate on the same principle you operate, which is having good idea. But the friend that want to connect to you, either drug addict, either drug whore, or either just want to can't find themselves. They are lost in their own mind. So you don't need that friend. They all want a parasite from other people, even from you. So it become very inefficient. Therefore, you need new friends, you need new family, you have new refreshment. Those who are more self-sufficient, those who are already mature and grown. A lot of friends that you meet, that's why it's so disappointing. It's an immature friend. It's still baby themselves, who don't know what's going on, still trying to find their way around this world. They may have older age, but their mind is still immature. Their experience is still immature. So you tired immature people. You want more of the mature mind to be with you, because you're tired of stress. You're tired of letdown. You're tired of the loneliness. You're tired of the grief. You try to tire that every time you have positive expectation of someone out there among your group, and sometimes you're angry at yourself for not fulfilling it. And that's why you don't like to think positive sometimes. It's like, thinking positive is good for you, but sometimes everything in the world looks so terribly, because everyone always lie and backstab each other, and you tired of the BS. And that's why you want a new perspective, new freshness. Well, my dear, a reason this is happening in your life, you got to know your limit and say no, and remove yourself from thing of immatureness like this that you experience, and connect yourself with maturity. But you also got to find maturity in you by knowing your limits, by knowing what you can do, you cannot, and say yes and no appropriately. And don't try to entertain those immature people. Your sixth senses tell you they are not correct, and you need to follow and give benefit out of doubt and give value to the sixth senses. Otherwise, you're always angry at yourself for not following your own intuition and your sixth senses and cognitive ability, which you have very strongly, but you need to listen to it. If you don't, the stress will be always on you, and you'll be disappointed with yourself and other, and the continued cycle will continue. The only way to do is know your limit, follow your intuition, and stop entertaining immature people. Otherwise, that's all you're going to know is disappointment. You need to entertain mature people that have structure, that have value, that give you value. Don't entertain immature soul that don't give you value. When you give them value, they backslap you. So entertain soul and give value to soul that is mature, that give you value, so you can be happy. That's how you want it. You want to be appreciated. You want to be given value by other people, and that's you give them value as well. So therefore, bottom of the universe, please restore Jennifer to her well-being. Change all her internal organ, her brain. Remove everything: the brain, the heart, the eyes, the ears, the lung, the small, the big testament, the stomach. change everything and give her new internal organ, new kidney, new intestine, new big and large intestine, new gut, new heart, new lung, new eye, new tongue, new everything, and new mind. And let her become completely free from our stress. Transform our stress, depression, and sadness into multivitamin and healing serum. Let it spread throughout her body. And the people who betray her, this will remove them from her life. Give her new people, new angel, new everything, new guide to guide her to open the pathway, change circuit therapy from negative to positive, from poor to rich, from insecurity to security, from non-benefit relationship to benefit relationship, from immature relationship to mature relationship. Please change your circumstance now and heal her completely. Put the seven ray color rainbow of the universe into her body, mind, emotion, spirit, into her chakra and aura. Empower her completely and put a shield around her to protect her from negativity. And please destroy and dissolve and bind any negative voodoo magic, black magic around her that being sent by a person. Simply destroy and bind and dissolve them to the person that sent it to her completely from this day onward to the future now. And let her heal completely and be happy and remove all depression, transfer depression to multivitamin healing serum spread throughout her body now. How was that, Jennifer? Okay, this is a Thanksgiving snug. See? That's called life. You are super soldier, you know? And that's what I like about being super soldier. What do you think, General Carlos? I got fan now. She said very accurate. Just like to hear us right. Amazing.
Exactly. That's great.
We are super soldier. That's what super soldier do. We heal.
Already had the trolls. Now we got the fans. That's a good thing.
We got fan to keep doing what we doing. And you should see right there, I was being funny. I was wearing the a Fura thing, you know, like this. You would love this. Did you see that yesterday?
Oh, the little mustache thing?
Yeah. It's funny. Watch it. I do it again just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. I'm just gonna have fun. Carlos, look. Hi, my Führer. I am here. I'm looking for our friend half General Carlos. Is he here, my half friend Führer?
I'm here.
I have
Please don't
messages.
challenge him.
I have messages from the High Command Führer, my Afrin Führer. How can I proceed? Our salute now are going to the tradition. See hi. Come, General Carlos. See hi. Did you like it?
Interesting.
Yes. Oh. Uh oh. Now I'm in trouble. It dropped. We in trouble now. He say, you're fake, Führer. Wow. Sorry, my Hoffian Führer. I have to go back to you. I have to return to you. Say hi. I must return now. Thank you, Hoffian Führer General Carlos. Was that funny or what?
It was interesting. It's good.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
yes, I'm glad. I just wanted to show you today is Thanksgiving, and let's say a beautiful blessing prayer for everyone on the planet. Um, shall we do it? Bottom of the universe, we thank you for this Thanksgiving holiday in the American side, and I know there's a lot of family unit and family people who is not in a very optimal condition of their life. Please bless them. Please transform the circumstance from negative to positive. And also, please bring health, well-being to everyone on this planet, and bless them and change the circumstance from negative to positive. And please destroy and dissolve any black magic and voodoo that have been put down on them and cursed to dissolve and bind out that black magic, voodoo, and curses. This is in everyone bind, dissolve them, and also bind and dissolve the people, the entity that put on them too completely. And please bless everyone with seven color ray, a rainbow of light, and put into everyone and every country, and bless them and dissolve all the negativity on this planet, and bless everything that's possible on this planet completely now. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I mean, that's now you learn about super soldier, and so a lot of guests that come to super soldier and James Rink is all 99.9% is fake. The only one that comes as real is me, and I'm the one that trained James Rink to become a super soldier. 'Cause that's what he wanted. So it means super soldier means psychic warriors to have psychic power. You know. Thank you, Jennifer. So now everyone who want to become super soldier, you have to be psychic trained. You know, to become a super soldier, you have to have psychic power, healing, reading, and channeling. That's the basic. So you can heal your body, heal other, read yourself, channel, and also manifest food and water. You know, let me manifest food and water for everyone. By the way, please manifest food and water, multivitamin, collagen, and let it weigh 20 pounds. Duplicate, put into everyone's stomach, including mine, my wife, or kid, my father, mother-in-law, and all my students in Telegram group, all my student in Facebook Messenger, all my student in Facebook watching now, and everyone who is following me, let them become full now as well. Thank you, everyone. Have a blessed day. See you next time. And same bad time, same bad show every morning. Thank you. This is Super Soldier Commander C. Kosar Uch. Over and out. I appreciate everyone that is supporting me watching. And before I leave, I would like your support. Please spread me around. Please go to BaraMay1.com, BARA1.com, buy Energy Gun, Q36 to support my work, what we do, and also to Barnes and Noble and Amazon to help Unimetric One books. Origin 2026, talk about your time stream, this time in the future. Quantum Intelligent, you know, see? And it's helped good because I have students and they write stuff, they translate everything, say it, then I just put them into book. You know, that's all I do. And the knowledge is from Unimetric One, being Google Assistant from the future. So history from the future. How to build the UNet, the workshop book is good. What's the title then? The Biomed Q36 Biomed device. Okay. Unimetric 1 second edition. Thank you. Also support my student and fellow super soldier and co-author James Rink, Project Lone Wolf, Amazon Barnes Noble 2, James Rink, and then Intergalactic Kill by Orion Chromonaut is good also. I appreciate them in my life. Appreciate all of you, and thank you so much. Be strong, be well. I see you next time. Thank you and bless all. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Yeah. Let me go ahead and close the live. Thank you, Jennifer, and for participating. And also TR Boris. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Love you guys.